Hello everybody, I am Samuel15, the Dragon Samuel here today, and welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Expanded Deck Monday. Now, before I go any further, this is of course Raybor, not Raybor, but RayEels, and I wanted to just put out a quick apology and apologize for the delay for the Primal Clash box opening. The reason for this is because initially I was planning to do it on Friday, but stuff happened. I was not able to do it on Friday. My store was not able to have it on Friday, so we had to postpone it. On Saturday, me and my friend were supposed to just go up there, but stuff happened where his mom had to use the car, and she took longer than we expected. And my friend had to go to work, so we ended up not being able to do that. And it started snowing late Saturday night, so I could not get a ride from anyone else. So I just kind of screwed at that aspect. And yesterday, there's a huge blizzard in Chicago right now where I live. And nothing really I can do about it. I can't drive anywhere. I can't, because I don't have my own license. My friend, no one I know is going to be able to drive me. It's just really horrible weather. So I probably won't even, I'm not even going to, this whole entire stream is canceled. I'm sorry about that. But the video, I will get the video up as soon as I can. Hopefully I can get up before Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow, tomorrow, but it should be at the very least up within the week. So I just want to put that out there. Yeah, this is RayEels. So I don't really think I have much to explain. I play Thunderous for Eviltal, because that way I don't have to use Rayoku, just so I could knock out a freaking Eviltal or anything. I also was thinking of playing maybe regular, like regular Manectric EX. Was actually thinking about that. Not the Mega, just like a regular Manectric EX. Not just the one that has that one attack. That's what I was thinking about. But I eventually decided just to go with a non-EX attacker. I already have one in the form of Rayquaza, but having two would not. It doesn't hurt. We have Rayquaza for the mirror and the Baby Ray for the mirror, and mostly because of just so we can like hit one-shot power with a Muscle Band, because Shred does go through everything. So that's what we have Baby Ray for. And you know, that's the deck. I was also thinking of maybe playing a Super Rod in here as well, but once again I eventually decided against it. Yeah, this is the deck. I'm not really going to go over too much. I also play Battle Compressor so we can get some energy in this card real quickly. Yeah, so this is the deck. I'm not really going to get to explain it real quick, so I'm just going to save it. This is like I said, for those who do not know what Expanded is black and white through well, the most current set, whatever that may be. It's black and white on, and standard is Bander's Cross on. So black one means every set from black and white, and every set from X and Y. And so we're going to go in the expanded, and we're going to play a tournament of all things too. It's a special thing. So yeah, we're going to play in a tournament today. Where is it? Let's see, yeah, we're going to play in a tournament, so this may take a while, just so you know, because I don't really edit anything, you know. Ah, I got it at the last, damn it. I wasn't able to get it at the right minute. That's fine, we can wait a few minutes. Yeah, I don't have too many editing software, so it's going to be kind of boring for a little bit in between. Hopefully, we're not going to have to wait too long in between stuff. And I'll hopefully be able to remember to put annotations between the tournaments. So yeah, as of right now, as I'm recording this video, there are tournaments still going on. Whether or not there'll be tournaments throughout the whole entire week, I do not know. Let's look at the reward system. This costs 4 tickets to enter. 3 random booster packs for you to go first, 2 if you come second, 3rd and 4th, just 1 tournament ticket back, and 25 tokens. Now the reward system is very, it's quite a bit smaller than it was a few weeks ago, where like I think it was like 2 packs, like yeah, 2 Phantom Forces packs plus the 3, and plus one Phantom Forces. I think it was just like like two random packs and like one Phantom Forces pack and like one and one Phantom Forces pack if you came like third and fourth. I think that's how it went. And then you got 50 tokens if just for entering, if you came fifth through eighth. And I actually like that. But I don't mind this speak either because with all the extra packs, it kind of inflates um the card economy online, and that's kind of very important because a lot of people, myself included, like to use packs to trade for the cards they want and or need. So that could be one of the reasons for it, and that's maybe one of the reasons why they did that. Because they want to get the economy too high. Yeah, it does cost a bit for to enter a tournament for tickets. So yeah, you can, if you run out of tickets. There's other tournaments, both themed deck and standard, where you can enter for like I think it's like 25 or 50 coins so just so you can enter, and if you come second, you get 2 tickets, and if you come first, you get 4. Third through eighth, however, only get 8 tickets, 8 coins. So basically, you have to win two matches or bust. So I kind of like it actually because it makes it so the people who enter the tournaments as time goes by, the people who enter the tickets are the ones who have won tournaments and the ones who have done well before. But so it kind of sorts itself out between people who actually deserve to be in the tournament and actually people who don't. So I kind of like that. But it's not a foolproof system. Don't even get me started. I know for a fact it's not even it's not foolproof. But I do like it. That's just me. Got Skyla for a beach here. Gonna discard a lightning and what do I want to get here? Think I want to get rid of the Ray. I don't think I'm gonna need Baby Ray too much. I would think. I could be wrong, and I actually will need it a lot, but as of right now, I don't think so. I think I'll need it. I could be totally wrong, but I don't know. So I do kind of like how it is. It will sort itself out over time. People who have won tournaments will be in the actual main events, so that is nice. One of the things that I want to see in the future, though, is an actual ranking tournament, like an actual ranking system, like where you can look at your ranking and it just not show your ranking for my opponent just gives up. Wow, that sucks. Now we're gonna be here for a little bit, like at least 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully I can edit it out, but I don't think I will. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this time to talk about the tournament itself. And this is another tournament I lost to. It was playing Verizon Genesect Driftbloom. My opponent was playing Power, and what happened is that this was of course the tournament for tickets, so I can get more tickets, just stockpile them. You know, these are just more casual tournaments, I guess. People who just don't want to really put their tickets on the line, just want people, or even people who are trying to get tickets. I was trying to do a bit of both. I just want to enter a tournament just for the heck of it, more or less. So yeah, I'm gonna take this time to talk about the tournament, how I feel like the tournament. So it does kind of do itself. It just kind of solve itself, like make it so like only the better people or people who have done well in the tournaments can actually compete in the more main event tournaments, and that's something I do like. And I would actually like a tournament, like a not tournament, but like a ranking system, so you can actually look at your rankings, see how you are in singles, like just like random battles, and not just random battles, but like for like random battles for standard, expanded, and unlimited. See where you rank among those, and even theme deck as well. And same thing with tournaments, where you can just look at each of them, and also for like overall ranking for just tournaments in general, or an overall ranking for just single player zone, and just overall ranking and how many matches you won, how many matches you lost, and how good you are and where you are in the ranking system. Because of how many freaking um, tournaments I've won, I think I'm like somewhere between like probably like I think I would guesstimate maybe like it would probably be like the top 100 to like won like 30 first place and like 20, I feel like 20 third and fourth places, like 10 second places. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm pretty darn good, at tournaments. And when I lose, it's either because I lose because of the AI loss, or I lose because I just are dead draws. Then again, it's pretty much everyone, I guess. So yeah, looks like pretty much everyone has finished up their matches right about now. The one bad thing about tournaments, I think, is that you go face like random start this like glorified theme decks, but like I said, as time goes on, eventually that'll that'll solve itself. Occasionally, you still run into people who all have theme decks, or people who play the game, who are like play against other people's theme decks and won. Like, think about it. Like, if like 8 people all have theme decks, one of those people is going to win a tournament and go on to win more of the one of the tougher tournaments. So just keep that in mind. You're more likely to face theme decks in like non-ticket tournaments, tournaments that you compete for tickets instead of having to pay tickets to enter a tournament. But yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to get across. I do like the tournaments, and I think one of the best ways we could enhance this is if, like, I don't know, I don't hate the reward system. I think it's fine for now, and I think what I really would love if like there's bigger tournaments, like a 16-man tournament, or a tournament where it's best of 3, or something along those lines, or instead of the single elimination, like Swiss round, maybe we could do Swiss rounds instead. Maybe something along those lines. But that's just my opinion and what I think should happen. So my next opponent will be Masquerade, and I'll face the winner. The winner of my match will face the winner of King Nice and Kaganaya. Kaganaya defeated Cadavero, and King Nice defeated Manchin. And Masquerade versus Jago defeated Jago. So I see a fire deck, which is something I'm glad I'm not playing Verizian. Let's say I saw fire. Let's start with Rayquaza. And I see I have actually a very good start, other than the fact I'm not going first. I'm facing a Druddigon, so a non-dragon Druddigon, which is, I'd rather face that. So I automatically think that I may have a bit of advantage here. This is basically more or less, it looks to me to be like a kind of a theme deck. I could be wrong. And my opponent also did Drew. That's something I like. That's something I like a lot. I'm going to get a float stone. There's my float stone. I was like, for a minute it didn't look like I had it. I was thinking about maybe getting another level ball so I can get another Timino in play. But eventually decided against it. The compressor with a lightning energy, and a lightning energy. I'm going to put the Ryoku down, just because for later it might be good. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I could also be right. I don't know. Um, yeah, it was pretty good turn one. Not even gonna lie. I wonder if my opponent's just gonna have to pass here. Looks like my opponent beaches. That's the one thing that your beach can go against you, which does stink. Let's see, I have letter, right? So I'm gonna get a letter. Basically what I'm doing is getting more lightning in this card pile. That's why we play low letter. Just search out a fire and get more lightning in the discard pile. And I'm gonna get another Timino in play. Sweet. I'm just gonna hold on to lightning for now. Beach. Yeah, beach for 4. If my opponent doesn't get like another Pokemon here, that's pretty much game. Yeah, it's game. Wow, this is very boring. Seriously. Sorry if you guys hear noise from like coming downstairs. I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but like there's an argument downstairs with my family. Sounds like between my mom and my sister. Fortunately, that happens fairly often because they just don't get along. Same with girl and mom not getting along. Oh, gee, really? Dragon Burst, just get rid of all these stupid lightning. That's game. That was boring. Sorry if this turned it's boring so far. Hopefully my opponent, whoever wins, is gonna put up a good fight. Hopefully. I could be wrong, so it's King Nance versus Kega Nia. Hopefully one of these two people can give me a challenge. Maybe we can see an actual competitive expanded deck, you know? There's a lot of different decks in expanded, a lot of different ideas you could try out, a lot of fun ideas you can try out. And I'm starting to think that maybe I should start doing a few videos for Mad Dragon Wednesday and expanded. So maybe one of these days I can do a crossover expanded Mad Dragon Wednesday. Probably may do that in a few weeks. I'm probably not going to do that right away. And if I do that, I'm probably going to just do. What I'm probably going to do is that probably going to do it on a Wednesday. And like a Monday, I'm probably going to just do like a regular typical PTCG online video. It's like just like a random competitive deck. Because actually, I have had a few requests for me to do that again. And plus, my numbers always seem stronger when I was doing random decks. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get back to that. I mean, I'm probably not gonna do it like every single time, but every once in a while I will do competitive decks. May actually do it on next week, to be honest. I also want to make another announcement. I will not be doing any videos over the 14th weekend. So in other words, a week from this upcoming week, I will not be doing any videos. I will be in the St. Louis regionals with Cody Cressman, who has been on this channel many times before, and a few of my other friends. That, of course, is the plan for now. So I don't know. This seems to be either both my opponents are dead dry here, or it's a dog-fight matchup, or it's actually a competitive game. So I don't know. Yeah. So, worst case scenario, I'm gonna get like what? 2 random booster packs. Yay. And it's always nice getting random boosters. If you guys wonder what I do with those booster packs, I I trade those packs for like Phantom Forces packs, so I could use Phantom Forces packs as which is basically my currency online, because it's the newest pack that counts as like more or less currency. You could use the older packs too, but like say if you have 3 Phantom Forces packs, you're trying to get like something that costs that much. Then if you're using older packs, you would probably want to use like maybe 4, because not everyone's looking for those packs. Granted, because most people are trying to get rid of their older packs right about now. You'll have a lot of people just trying to get rid of their packs. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot. I forgot to do something at the beginning of the video, but I'll do it now. Special shout out to 8-Bit Hit, 88-Bit Hit, I think his name is. He's actually one of the ones who traded me a bunch of packs, Phantom Forces packs, because he didn't really want them anymore, and he was trading me like a bunch of Phantom Forces packs for like a bunch of my older packs, which by the way I got via tournament. I like won 10 tournaments in a row, and I think like 10 something odd tournaments on a row on like Friday when it first started, and then I just like gave him a bunch of them. He traded like on I think it was Saturday. So yeah. So yeah, special shout out to 88-Bit Hit, or is it 8-Bit Hit? I'm gonna check real quick. Yeah, it's 8-Bit Hit. So special shout out to this guy. So yeah, just want to give a special shout out to him. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah, this game is taking a long time, but that's kind of fine because we're doing decent on time. It's funny because most of the time we're spending out of the tournaments. Oh well. Sometimes this will happen where you have a competitive deck and everyone else does not have a competitive deck, and you're just running through people left and right. So yeah. To be perfectly honest, if you have if anyone has theme decks, or like basic glorified theme decks where decks just kind of threw together, I would actually not recommend wasting your tickets. I would recommend just you holding off on them and trying to enter like theme deck tournaments instead, because you do get packs for theme deck tournaments. So just enter those instead. If you don't have very good decks, then I would just do theme decks if I were you. Because I think there is a theme deck tournament where you do get packs for winning. I could be wrong, and I sometimes am, but just want to put that out there. I don't think you should just. I think you should just be in the theme decks. But that's just me, my opinion. So what do I know? I'm just a noob on YouTube. Hopefully this doesn't take much longer. Let's see. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about while we have time to pass. In terms of decks, I will probably play at regionals. I will probably play Parisian Chess at Drift Playing, and actually, I'll show you guys the deck real quick. Actually, let's see, deck manager. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of virgin decks. Alright, there we go. Here's the deck real quick. This is what this is most likely the deck I'm probably playing for regionals. Because this Drift Blim is just so good right now. Shadow steal 50 times the number of special energy cards in your opponent's discard pile. Just a nice non-EX attacker. That's what I like about it. And I'm playing 2-hand Hammer, so I can get this special energy in this card faster. I'm also playing one of Jirachi. I know I said like several times in the channel that I hate Jirachi. I think at least I did. But I'm starting to see why people do like Jirachi so much. And it's just because that she has the ability, you know, she just makes the deck so much more consistent. I can't tell how many times during the tournaments, on these online tournaments, that I had a like Ultra Ball for Jirachi so I can get Skyla, just so I can get a Thrustler for some Grass Energy, my Virizion turn 1, or like Skyla for an Ultra Ball for Virizion, so I can put the Grass on the Virizion turn 1. It just adds so much consistency to the deck. It really does. I don't. I'll try not to play it if possible, but like if I feel like I kind of need to do it, where like I have an easy prize, if I can get the certain support, so I can get the thing I need, I'll do it. But you know, it is a good card. It took me a while to get on the Jirachi fan wagon, but now I am on the fan wagon. The card I'm thinking of putting in this deck, to be honest, is actually I think I'm Trump card, honestly. The reason why I'm thinking Trump card is because sometimes I just lose the game because I'm running out of Grass Energy, and sometimes I prize a Triad and I have to discard G-Booster early on, or it gets discarded one way or another. So having Trump card would not be a bad idea, I think. I don't know if I would do it. Maybe if I was doing a pure Virizion Genesect, I would probably do it. I'd probably take out these two and this card, would probably put in a third energy switch. That's the easy decision right there. The rest is not that easy, honestly. The next choice I'd probably make would maybe be a Dedenne. Yeah, I think Dedenne. The last 2 spots. Actually the last 4 spots. I don't know. Maybe it's with third VS Seeker and the Trump card, and probably maybe I don't know what else, to be honest. Nothing I can really think of. Maybe no, I don't really think I need a third switch. Maybe a Floatstone? I don't know. I honestly do not know what I would do here. I think about maybe Battle Compressor, because I saw Dustin Zimmerman. I think it was either Dustin Zimmerman or Adam Vernola who started the whole entire Battle Compressor and Virizion Genesect. Because those guys have been doing really well with that deck at Cities a few weeks ago. They did really well. So I was thinking maybe putting 1 or 2 of them there. Because what it essentially does is makes your deck a little bit more consistent, to be honest, because you get rid of the stuff you do not need for certain matchups, or you just don't need anymore, like hammers. Like if your opponent does not play special energy, or then you basically more or less have 6 dead cards in your deck, which actually does kind of stink. That's why I was kind of thinking maybe I should opt for Raichu instead. Oh sweet, finally we're going to start in 60 minutes, in a few seconds. So I would definitely play the energy switch, and maybe the Trump card is the next card if I was playing a Raichu list. Just the reason why I think maybe Raichu instead of Drifbloom is because Raichu is really good against Yveltal, and Yveltal is pretty much being blown up. So it kind of depends what you're expecting more of. If you're expecting more of Yveltal, then I think you should do it. But if you see a lot of people thinking of playing more special energy reliant decks, like Plasma or Donphan, then maybe you should play these. A lot of decks play special energy in general, so it's just good to have it in there, but you know, it's ultimately up to you what deck you should play. And apparently I'm facing Kaganaya, and hopefully Kage has a somewhat competitive deck for me to play against. steel and colorless. So maybe best case scenario, this is a Bronzong Mega Kangaskhan list. It could be completely and total random crud, but I see a Dialga. That makes me think, you know what, this probably may not be that bad. And I'm once again starting with a Battle Converter, which is, you're not going to start with this card too often if you play a 1-up. So to say I'm getting lucky is a little bit of an understatement right now. I'm getting very lucky. I just off to a really good start. I'm not even going to lie, I'm not going to BS you. I have 2 time and own played right away. That's pretty good. Yep, pretty good. Now this will be interesting because both of these decks rely on getting energy out of the discard pile. So that is kind of an interesting thing. However, I think my deck is better. I honestly do think Gravor is better than Dialga, especially if like my opponent isn't playing the way I think he should be. It doesn't seem to be a really good list. I mean, I could be wrong. This could be a very awesome list, but just based on what I'm seeing, if my opponent's playing a Life Dew in the deck, if you're playing a Life Dew in the deck, I'm gonna automatically assume that it's not that competitive a deck. This Life Dew, I'm sorry, does not have the best reputation in the world. It doesn't. Decide whether I should get another Timino or a electric here, and I think I'm gonna decide to get the Timino. I don't know if this is the right play. What's the play I'm making? So I'm gonna get the Keldeo. I'm not gonna bother attaching any energy. Right now, so I'm just gonna straight up Beach for a bunch. And I seem to have a meh kind of hand right now. My opponent will hit me for 60 damage, and will not be able to attack my next turn, but Keldeo Russian Retreat pretty much just solves that dilemma right then and there. So I'm trying to see what my opponent's going to be here. Maybe another Bronzong. An Aron. Okay, this is not competitive. And a Mawile. Yep, not competitive. Not competitive. Opponent just went through a bunch of stuff together, more or less. Which is not horrible. Which isn't bad or anything, because it's probably what my opponent had. I'm not dissing my opponent for like only having certain stuff. Don't get me wrong. But I do tend to underestimate people. I will not even deny that. I'm not gonna say otherwise. That I don't, because I know I do. Get rid of a Brave Quaza and a Sycamore, because I don't think I'll do that. Alright, oh wait, no, got the wrong thing almost an accident. Alright. Let's see, rush him. Diamond Order. Diamond Order. I'm doing it so almost think of playing Metal Links because I played Metal Links because I played Bronzong all throughout cities. So I'm a little used to that by now. Retreat. Dragon Burst. Knockout. This is actually really good. Turn 3 Dragon Burst on EX is pretty darn good, I would like to say. Yeah, this is my third turn. At this point, my opponent is really freaking far behind. My opponent does not have multiple Bronzong in play. My opponent would need to have a start similar to mine to have like even a fighting champ. My opponent would need to have 3 Bronzong in play and 3 and a Keldeo and like the Dialga. My opponent does not have that though. My opponent beaches, and I'm starting to feel bad for my opponent, to be honest. So I'm just gonna pretty much, you know, consistently wreck my opponent here. My opponent probably just... I wonder if my opponent beat any actually competitive decks or viable decks. You don't think my opponent did. I actually only needed to attach 2 energy there, but I attached 3 for some reason. Don't ask me why, I don't even know. But the point is, this thing's dead. And at this point, I think I'm going to be running over my opponent. Flip until my opponent gets head, so my opponent may actually get a knockout here. If my opponent just keeps flipping. If my opponent flips 3 times, that's a knockout. Oh, my opponent should have done that! Instead, my opponent's going to use knockback. What does knockback do? Oh yeah, makes me switch. My opponent definitely should have done something else instead. Oh, that's fine. Not gonna complain. Just keep snatching steep. Just keep diamond ordering. Just then. This deck it sometimes can be a bit of an autopilot because of just this alone. At this point, I think I pretty much won the game. Even my opponent comes up with the EX out of nowhere, puts down like a DCE on an Evil Tall, uses the blue flag to stall. I have another Rayquaza in hand. My opponent both of them more or less just loses here. My opponent just realized that. Sorry, bro. So yeah, this is a very easy tournament, to say the least. And I'm going to do something. I'm going to knock it out with fire energy. No, seriously, I am going to do it. I am going to do it. Attach a muscle wave, because why not? Dragon Burst, Lightning. Wait, no, not Lightning. Fire. 120. And that's a good game. Now, I'm sorry for the lack of real competitive games. Even though we had 3 games, none of them were really all that competitive. And I apologize for none of them being too competitive. I wish I could have... you know... Oh well. I get 3 packs though, so... Yay. I'm not going to open them because I need them from other stuff, so I can get more stuff, for you guys. So I hope you guys liked today's video, even though it wasn't that much of a competitive tournament. Please like, subscribe for further content, and I'll see you guys next time.